All right. Welcome to Tuesday, 5 o'clock Eastern. What the show? Well, we're doing something a little different today to accommodate our competitors. Today, we are doing a Scrubs What the Showdown trivia competition. I've wanted to do this for a while. Scrubs is one of my personal favorite shows, and I feel like it does not get nearly enough love. Since it's been off the air, lots of other shows like The Office and Friends, they get all sorts of coverage since they've been off the air. We need to show Scrubs some love here today. So I've come up with a trivia competition to play Scrubs. I have two super fans who are going to be competing. But being that it's 5 Eastern, my normal co-hosts, unfortunately, are not able to be here today. So I had to enlist someone else. Now, since this is Scrubs and my favorite character is Janitor, I have to bring out my JD, and of course, that's Jeff.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. Wonderful, wonderful introduction. Yeah, perfect. I was about to make a joke, but I don't know whether or not it's in one of the answers, so I decided to stop.
We have to keep it. We have to refrain from that as much as possible.
Yeah.
We've done that.
I will leave a penny in your door any day.
Yeah, there we go. That was not an answer, so we're good with that.
No, yeah. I just went in there. I did like the Control F to look. It wasn't in there. I'm like, good to go.
Perfect.
Go first.
All right. So the reason we are on at 5 o'clock today is because we have a very international flavored show today. So our competitors are both coming from overseas. So let's go ahead and, it's a little late for them, not super late. If we had done it at our normal time, it would be very, very late for them. But let's go ahead and bring them out. First time on What the Show was ever, actually. So let's bring out our first competitor. You may know him. That is Mr. Keith Kilduff.
Gentlemen, how are we? Let's do this.
Doing wonderful, Keith. So just before we get going, tell us what made you fall in love with Scrubs?
Oh, Jesus. I remember it kind of, my kind of memories of Scrubs, it's very much, it was always on at like 9 o'clock on a Monday night. You'd be kind of getting your school kind of day out of the way and it'd be the one thing that kind of break your week up. And it just kind of, it holds with you, quotes and that, like the penny joke, like everything pretty much, it just kind of holds over time. And yeah, just really, really happy to get the call to do this, and hopefully I don't embarrass myself too much.
Well, you're playing somebody who is a self-proclaimed Scrubs expert who has said this is his favorite show. So you might have your hands full today because your opponent is a friend of the show, longtime friend of the show, and I believe this is his first full stream on here. But so excited to have him on, our buddy, Mr. Matty Gunner.
What's up, guys? Dude, I'm so excited. Mike, from the minute that you messaged me that you were going to do this, the first thing I said was like, put me in, coach. Like, I'm ready. I haven't competed anything in like the last 2 years. So like this being, as soon as this was like, you mentioned this to me, I was like, let's go. My favorite, this is my favorite show of all time. I love Scrubs more than probably any movie, TV show. This is my lifeblood. So I'm here. I'm ready to go. Like Keith said, hopefully I don't embarrass myself, but we're here to have fun. We're here to have a good time.
And that's exactly what we're here for tonight. So just to go over format for everybody who's watching right now, it's going to be very, very simple. It's going to be a best of 30 question competition. We're going to go through each of the competitors is going to, if they need, we're going to give them each 3 Turkletons, which will give them a chance to rehear a question if they so desire. It's very simple. We're going to go through all 30 questions regardless of the score. So we're going to give everybody a chance to show their full knowledge. There's no point values to this. And literally the questions are in the order that I thought of them. So there is no rhyme or reason as to the questions, the difficulty, anything like that. So you might see like question 2 or 3 that might be like, oh my God, that's incredibly hard. And then get like 3 questions later and that's incredibly easy. So we're just going to go for it. So I got to ask Jeff, are you ready to get this going?
I am absolutely ready.
Absolutely. Keith, are you ready to get going?
Let's go, Betsy.
All righty. And Matty?
I'm ready. Let's do this. Real quick before we begin, rest in peace, Sam Lloyd. This one's for you.
Yep.
Great.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Love the dedication there. All right. So we're going to get going with our first question Jeff, would you lead us off?
Absolutely. What was the name of Janitor's tri-daily newspaper?
Jeff, have you ever read a tri-daily newspaper? I mean, that's a lot of updating.
That's a lot. I mean, I understand the morning news and like the evening news, but like, do you do more in the middle of the day? Like that seems like a lot.
It's a little bit, some would say, excessive. And then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down. All right, Matty.
Wasn't it the janitorial?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Keith?
Nope.
All right. So we've got Matty with
God,
one.
that's tough. Jeez, right off the bat. Okay. This is what we're doing. All right.
Yeah, this is where we're at.
It was the first thing he thought of, guys.
Oh,
It was requested by Matty that I make some tough questions.
Look at that.
in there.
Matty versus Kete. Good job.
Oh yeah, well, this is me. You know, that's how I roll around here. This is what the show. We don't do things the way they're supposed to be done whatsoever. All right, so we're gonna move on to question number 2, and I'm gonna ask this one. All right, so question number 2, a little bit on the easier side. What is the name of Dr. Cox and Jordan's first child? Remember, no answers in the chat, everybody. No answers in the chat, just in case.
Yeah, chat, shut up.
People have literally not said anything in the chat about the answers yet.
Good.
Well, they're not going to be able to with some of these, but we'll see how we get. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, starting with Keith.
Jack.
That is correct. And Matty.
Baby Jack.
Yeah. All right. So we got Matty with 2
Good
and
sake,
Keith
Con.
with 1. All right.
All
So
right.
Jeff, you'd be so kind as
Question
3.
3.
Yep.
Question 3. Does this question also have a word that begins with J for the answer as the previous 2? Let's find out. Who was the mother of JD's son?
Man, like,
Who is his
could
baby?
you imagine being JD's kid, like having that as your father? Just like what
Wait,
kind
do you need full name or just the first name?
First name's fine.
First name. If you have the full name, cool. But you know, that's just you putting your dick on the table. We don't need to see it though.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it nice and loose with all these. Unless I specifically ask for full name, it'll be just first name is fine in almost every circumstance. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down. Matty.
Is it Kim?
Yep. All right, and Keith.
Kim Briggs, I believe, is her
Hey,
second.
there we go. That is 100% correct. Perfect. All right.
There
So we're
you
going to
go.
move on now to question number 4. All right. Question number 4. What is Colonel Doctor's real name? Colonel Doctor was like one of the best background characters, and you just saw him every show, and that's what everybody called them, and they were just like, fuck it.
I hate that Keith's gonna get to answer this first. I hate that he's gonna get to answer this first.
All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down.
Straight to him. Go on.
Matty.
It's Beard for say, damn it.
That is incorrect.
What?
That is
Incorrect.
Dr. Beardface's
Oh,
name. The answer
Yeah.
is Coleman
Oh.
Lusky.
Oh, shit.
No.
Mm.
Crap.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
I think the next one's a little bit easier. Jeff, you want to go ahead
Yeah.
and read this one?
Yeah, that's all right, Keith. You'll get this one. I would hope. What is JD's favorite cocktail?
I think the chat should be able to get that one too. This is one of the ones I would consider one of the easier questions here. Have you ever had one of these drinks, Jeff?
I haven't had one yet, but I would love to try one.
Ooh, this is something we can arrange next weekend.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
The 3 of us, maybe we'll just get together and we'll be like, what the hell are they drinking, drinking those? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down. Matty.
Apple teeny. Easy on the teeny.
Yeah.
Damn.
Perfect. All right.
There we go. Perfect. Yeah. I love fruity drinks, like the ones that have all the sugar and the fruit and stuff. Like a Disco H2O and other
Ah,
things.
the Disco H2O.
Midori Sours.
All right, we are on to question number 6. During which holiday week does JD get his appendix removed?
You ever get your appendix removed?
Not yet. I'm sure it's
Yeah,
coming.
mine too. I'm waiting for like a special day. Like I need it for a special occasion.
I would love to just have it removed and send it to you as a gift. It's just like a gift for your family.
You know what I would do? I'll put it on the mantle. First, I need to build a mantle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Starting with Keith.
Thanksgiving?
That's correct.
Thanksgiving.
All right. So we are nearly neck and neck here. Matty is up 5-4. And Jeff, would you be so kind as to read the next question?
Yes. All right. So, what character did Heather Graham portray? Heather Graham, best known as Roller Girl in Boogie Nights. Not best known, but definitely known.
Definitely, well, yeah. And she definitely showed off in that movie.
Mm-hmm. Very good at skating.
Extremely. That's all anybody could talk about Heather Graham after Boogie Nights. In
Her
5,
skates
4,
and how they
3,
wouldn't come off.
2, 1. Time. Pens down. Matty.
Was she Molly?
That is correct.
Dr. Molly Clock.
Correct. All right. We got us a good one here.
Are you flexing on me there, Keith?
I am.
Flexing on the full names, and I love it. All right. So we are going to move on to question number 8. What does Janitor tell JD his real name is? We were talking backstage about this, my finale, one of the greatest TV finales of all time, and then they attempted to ruin it by continuing.
Absolutely. Did you know through Scrubs and then other stuff, like the actual actor who played the janitor, he was on TV every single season for like 20 years.
20-something years, that is true. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's Neil Flynn, by the way. And
yeah, I forgot if that was an answer, so I'm like, I didn't want to like write it. I want to say it again.
Keith.
Glenn Matthews.
That's correct. Matty?
Glenn Matthews.
Or as he would say, Glenn Matthews.
And then I think in the very next scene, he says that his name is Tommy or to another guy, then I believe.
Yep.
All right, ready?
All right.
Question number 9. This is the 9th question. What is the name of Ted's band?
Real name or in the thing?
In the show.
Okay.
You can flex if you want to say their real name, but in the show.
Yeah, because we're definitely asking his name, not Sam Lloyd's name for the band.
All right,
Sam
Lloyd.
Is that Sam Lloyd's real band in the show?
Yes. They were all cast to be on the show because they were in his band.
That's funny.
So fun story. I never went to university, but a friend of mine who did go to university invited me down because for their Freshers Week, they had his actual band playing.
That is
What's it called? Did you say Freshers Week?
Yeah, it's like the week where like everyone gets involved.
All right, and Matty.
The Worthless Peons, but the band are actually known as the Blanks.
That is a double correct answer. And the Worthless Peons, fantastic. Thank you, Keith. We do have us quite a match here. We are going on 8-7. Going on number 10. Question number 10 coming up right now. All right. What are the names of both stuffed dogs Turk and JD owned? I saw them both immediately going for that one. So I can put a boat. This won't count, but if one of you can tell me which one of the two dogs is bigger, I'll give you it's a little bit of a.
He'll give you a pat on your back, like figuratively speaking.
Okay. I think I can do that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Keith.
Rowdy and Steven.
That is correct.
Rowdy and Steven. Rowdy was 47 inches nose to tail. Steven was only 46.
Way to go, man. That's a little bit there. All right.
All
Jeff,
right.
you want to go? Question 11.
Yeah. Question 11. Who hosted the infamous above ground pool party?
What?
Have you ever been to an above ground pool party?
I have.
How was
I
it?
don't get it.
Great question. Great question.
I didn't get it. Like in water, but like not in the ground. It's very weird.
Yeah. It's a bizarre thing. I grew up with an above ground pool. It's just weird to think about now. 5.
Can I get a Turkleton?
Yeah, we're going with the
Yes.
first Turkleton.
Yes.
So,
Here you go, Keith, with your Turkleton. Who hosted the infamous above ground pool party?
yeah, like the above ground pool, just like it's like up to here on you, like you can't really do anything. I mean, you can walk around.
It's like you just walk. It's as if you're like walking towards it. You're still like ground level with everyone else outside of the pool. You're just in water. It's very strange. If I'm in a pool, I want to look up to someone talking to me.
3, 2, 1, pens down. Matty.
Laverne/Nurse Roberts.
That is correct.
No, I didn't have what I said, Todd.
Nah, that would have been an interesting party.
See,
Yes.
the first time you hear about it is actually the Todd talking about it. So I see where Keith went with that.
And it becomes like a mythical thing until they like fully break it down right before her passing. All right, so we're going to move on right now to question number 12. What is the name of JD's scooter?
You ever ride a scooter?
I haven't, but I know of a certain Showdown competitor who attempted to once.
Do tell.
It didn't end well for him.
You see, that's a good use of GoFundMe. I'm sorry.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Oh.
Dude, that was, I like it though.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down, Keith.
Sasha.
That's correct.
Sasha.
You're a bad man, Jeff. You're a bad man.
All right, we're going to move on to question number 13. Jeff.
Question number 13. Very lucky. What fake TV show did JD imagine would feature Janitor and Ted adopting a kid?
One of my favorite
What a
questions I wrote.
God.
What a question.
This is one of the best ones I wrote. I'm not going to lie.
Hold on. I want to scroll through here. Damn, I thought of another question in here but I can't remember. I don't know how to phrase it there. I just a random, having not watched it in years, I'm suddenly like reading these questions, having just a flood of scenes just pop up in my head again.
Right.
Right,
No,
can I get a Turkleton just so I can write it
Turkleton.
down?
We got a
Yes.
Turkleton. All right.
What fake TV show did JD imagine would feature Janitor and Ted adopting a kid?
And
This is now what? One
1-1.
Turkleton per 1-1.
Yep.
For each one.
I would totally watch this show. I'm very disappointed there was never a spinoff because this would have been absolutely delightful.
I would have watched it too, and knowing Neil Flynn, he probably would have definitely starred in it because he never left TV.
Did you ever see the deleted scene in Anchorman where Neil Flynn shows up?
2.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Turkleton. Hit me, Turkleton.
Nope, we got a Turkleton.
Okay.
All right.
What fake TV show did JD imagine would feature Janitor and Ted adopting a kid? Just really drawing out whether or not you can answer Mike's favorite question today.
Oh,
This
no,
was your
my
favorite question?
one's not come out yet.
Oh, just one that he loved writing. I'm sorry.
I love this one. My favorite one's still to come, but this is like one of those moments that's on the show for like it happens twice in the episode, but the way they just presented it was absolutely perfect. In 5, 4,
I don't miss
3,
this.
2, 1, pens down, and going to Matty.
Is it The Legal Custodians?
That is correct.
Yes.
It is.
Nice.
Look at that. They used a bunch of Turkletons, but they got there.
That was
Oh,
rough.
Turkleton.
That was rough.
I had like the team's tune in my head, and I was like, "What's the fucking words that go with the team tune?"
Yeah.
All right. Question number 14. Who is Julie Quinn's godfather? Ooh. Y'all got to remember who Julie Quinn is.
Hold on, I'm gonna Google.
Godfather.
When I give you the answer to this, I have a really funny follow-up story to this. All right. In 5, 4,
Oh shit!
3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Keith.
No, not the.
All right. Matty.
Is it Kelso?
That is incorrect. The answer is Billy D. Williams.
Oh.
Which is very odd considering like
It's Mandy
the girl
Moore.
itself is Mandy Moore.
Yeah.
Mandy Moore.
Yeah,
And-
God, I completely forgot that
So-
scene.
I was
So-
thinking Julie was, the bartender that he went out with. That's who I thought she was.
Mm.
Well,
So
Keith,
I met Donald Faison, and I got him. I just said to him in the 10 seconds I was with him, like, every time I see Billy D. Williams, I hear you screaming Lando in my head. He cleared his throat and screamed out Lando Calrissian. It was kind of the best seconds of my entire life.
Oh, that's amazing.
But anyway,
man.
moving on. So we're going to do one more question, and then we're going to take a very short break to give everybody a little breather. So,
Mhm.
Jeff, go ahead and present this question
All right.
15.
Question number 15. What disease does JD suggest a patient may have, causing the hospital to quarantine?
This episode took a new meaning, like watching it in the past year and a half. Like just seeing this episode now as opposed to when it first came out.
Yeah,
It hit a little different.
Mm.
yeah, it's yep.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Starting with Matty.
Could be SARS.
That's it.
Yeah, SARS.
Perfect. All right. So we are going to go into our brief little intermission with a current score of Matty with 13, Keith with 11. We're going to drop both competitors out to give them a second to go do what they need to do. We'll bring you guys back in about 2 to 3 minutes. So, Jeff, while we've got a brief intermission from that, why don't you tell us about what's going on Schmo Me the Money?
Schmo Me the Money. Today we have our, I guess, like end of the season conversation for the last few matches from last week. That'll be tonight at 9:30 Eastern and 6:30 Pacific, where we'll break down those matches and yeah, that'll be a fun conversation. And then next week we're gonna have our final season Schmo Me the Real crossover with the guys from Spin from the Real and Watt Entertainment. They'll be hosting. That'll be in place of their episode of Spin from the Real, where we will have a pre-spectacular show that Monday, the 29th, which will be a great conversation to have.
Nice.
And then that's really it. Oh, so I don't know if you heard about this the Friday show that we had a couple weeks ago. It was like sort of birthday hangout, the post pay-per-view, and then it turned to a 5.5 hour stream and Kaiser and Gucci hung out.
Yeah.
And one of the donations we got was from our very good friend John Lestrina, and he bought a t-shirt from our merch store.
Yes.
And that reminded Buck and I that we had a merch store. We didn't remember. He set it up at the beginning of the year, and then we never touched it. So he ordered one. And so then I actually decided I would order one too. And it just came in the mail today.
Oh, very cool.
So
Is this
now,
the first time it's going on air?
yeah, look at that.
Nice.
It was not properly fitted to the chest of the shirt itself.
Very
As you
unusual.
can tell, we like the shape of it on there. Like, yeah, I don't think it's like properly fitted. But like I said, like it was just like throwing the logo on like a shirt, a hoodie, and a whatever it's called on a mug. And we were gonna just go back and we were gonna check it out later. And There.
Nice.
So
That's a
now
happy
I have a piece of memorabilia for my own channel.
That's fantastic. We will never figure that out. I mean, that may happen at some point. I don't know. You know how we are.
Right. Of course. I mean, like for you, it makes sense to have it be just like a screenshot of the whiteboard that says what the show on it.
It might as well be.
What you should do is you should market it so it's a few different screenshots of different ways that it's written on a whiteboard.
Pretty much. We get like almost every single episode. We're like, that should be one of our T-shirts, and we still never done one.
Of course, so many things should be a T-shirt, and then they never are.
Yeah, for us. So right now we 100% have confirmed tomorrow night. Juice unfortunately will not be joining us. However, we did enlist our good buddy Sean Wingblade's going to come and take his place and hang out with us tomorrow night. Do a little pre-Thanksgiving hangout. No real particular topic. We do have the next 2 weeks are a little bit up in the air based on travel and things of that nature. I know
holidays and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, AJ is planning on. AJ unfortunately will not be at Spectacular, so he might be running the fort for a couple of nights, doing a couple of the things he's promised people. So you'll see some cool content coming up soon. Bethany and I will be doing drunk review for Freeway with Jake Iacovetta at some point based on scheduling, and I believe we're doing Tokyo Drift as well. And Kim Denuzio wants to do that with us. So
what?
Yeah. So that'll be quite a stream. But all right, well, let's get back to the action here. So let's bring back Keith, bring back Matty. All right, everybody rested up and ready to go.
Yep, board ready, baby.
They just both each just like quick watched 8 episodes on 10 speed.
Fantastic. All right, so going to our next question here. It's going to be question number 16. And our next question is, who portrays the officiant at Janitor's wedding, as well as a janitor at the end of my finale?
God damn it.
I'm going back to my finale. I guess I must have watched that right before I wrote these questions because it was fresh in my head.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I want to rewatch that show sometime soon, but I'm in the middle of like wanting to watch a bunch of current stuff. So
3, 2, 1, pens down, starting with Keith.
Bill Lawrence.
That is correct.
God damn it.
And I'm guessing Matty did not have it.
No, I knew that egotistical SOB would have showed himself at some point.
You don't like Bill Lawrence?
I think he's great, but it's just like you listen to Fake Doctor's Real Friends, and like he always refers to it as his podcast, and like
right,
he's very much like he knows that Scrubs is his creation, and like he's happy to tell everyone.
Well, let him have it, and also I mean like he's just a showrunner of Ted Lasso. It's not his necessarily his baby. Right. It's like he has this in Cougar Town. Leave him alone. And he can't even fully say Clone High is like all his because of Phil Lord and Chris Miller. So like give him this. All right. All right. So question 17. That is the 17th question that will be asked. What is the Todd's website? I like that when you typed it in here, it didn't become a hyperlink.
It did it first. I had to 100% did. I
Does
don't
it
know
actually work?
It did. I don't know.
I'm going to check it right now.
I haven't checked it a long time. It used to work, but I'm not certain if it still does. In 5,
we're going to find out.
4.
Circleton.
All right, we got our third turn for Keith. All right.
What is?
No, that was me. That was
Matty.
That's Matty. All right.
Yeah.
2 and 2. 2 and 2.
What is the Todd's website?
Come on.
He did have this on a T-shirt to give you all a hint. Oh man, but yeah, it was a live website.
Can I just give the main body of the site?
The main body's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it used to be live. Apparently, it's not live anymore.
Yeah, it definitely was at some point, but it's not anymore. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Matty.
Is it the toddtime dot something?
It's the toddtime.com is correct. Yeah, we'll give you that.
A complete guess, the toddtime.com.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Stacey Howard in it
Hell
right
yeah,
there. I
dude.
love it.
Yeah. I had like bring back the Todd. I was like, that's not right because the Todd is present. So
See, for a second, I thought it was rateyourdoc.org because he has a moment. He has a
Right.
scene where he's like, "I'm looking at a completely
yeah,
different,
a different
website."
website. Yeah.
And I was like, "Wait,
That,
hold on,
that
no,
is
that
on the
ain't it."
show, but that is a completely different website. That's the one that JD was always ranked at the top of. All right. Question number 18. What theme park did Sean work at? This is a theme park that if you actually go to, there's no rules there. You can do whatever the hell you want when you're at this theme park.
I haven't been there. I've never been there.
It's ridiculous. Like you can pretty much just walk in there and say, "Give me a beer," and they're like, "Okay."
A lot of people don't like this place.
Is this somewhere that we can go next time we're in Orlando? It is in Orlando, isn't it?
Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Starting with Keith.
SeaWorld, isn't it?
That is correct.
SeaWorld.
Nice. Yes, it is. It is in Orlando. It's literally a 2-minute drive from my apartment, so we can do that.
Yeah,
next time.
next time we go. Next time I come back to Orlando, I just want to go and actually hang out at Duff. I feel like
It's enough the whole time. That's pretty much what AJ Juice and I did after you left that one night.
well, yeah, we had to go get Chance.
Yeah. All right. This one is a little bit tougher. I'm going to give you a heads up on that one. So, Jeff.
All right. Question number 19. What was the name of Janitor's acapella band?
I just watched this one today.
Well, then, Matty, why don't you fucking get it?
Because I'm trying to fucking remember it, Jeff.
Think. Don't
Yeah,
have a
Jeff, you
conversation.
jabroni. I went 32 minutes without saying it.
I know, right? Well, no. And now it's 32 minutes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Starting with Matty.
I fucked up. I couldn't pull it.
Keith,
I think I have it spelled wrong, but it's Tibbleton, isn't it?
you're really close. I wish you're so close. It's Hibbleton.
Hibbleton.
Bastards.
Yeah, close, but
That was really
Yeah,
close.
that's
but
true.
I was thinking Templeton, but I was like, no, that ain't it.
No.
All right, this one's a softball. Question number 20. What is JD's brother's name? Yep, that one.
you
That
like
one's a
playing
little.
softball,
No, I'm more of a,
hardball kind of guy.
yeah. Hardball. I played left out a lot. Sometimes I just sit in the dugout and drink beer, and they'd be like, "You're at bat," and I'd say no, and they'd be like, so.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I want to do. That second part, the beer part.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Starting with Matty.
Dan.
Correct.
Same.
All right, we are at.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
Keith, get one wrong.
Well, I need you to get one wrong.
Question 20. By the way, everyone, I don't know if you noticed this. At the end of every time, Mike's able to count down from 5 to 1. I'm so proud of him. I didn't think he had it in him.
Yeah.
But question number 21. This question is old enough to drink. Who was hired first as chief of medicine following Dr. Kelso's retirement?
This character upon rewatch was like an interesting choice. I don't know if I liked it. I don't know if I hated it, but it's an interesting.
There's a question. There's a question in here I can't wait to get to because it's something that I hadn't thought about in years, and every time I'm reading this question, it makes me laugh internally right now.
I think I know which question it is. So
Yeah,
and I
hopefully.
think it's the one that I refer to as my favorite question. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down and starting with Keith.
Dr. Maddox.
That is correct.
I knew it was Courtney Cox, but I couldn't pull that character name.
Oh, and we have a tie game.
Oh man,
Literally,
Cougar
just
Town
as Keith said he wanted me
crossover.
to lose one as well.
I did need you to yeah.
All right, we are
Right
all
out of my head,
tied up.
Devil Woman.
Question number 22. In My Drug Buddy, what drug did Alex steal?
this is the one that made me laugh. Drug abuse. No, I'm joking.
That's a bold statement there, Alterman.
No, it's only because Dope Sick is out for everyone to see.
Huh?
Look at them. Look at their faces.
Wow, this is a tough one here, I think. In 5, 4, 3, 2,
Turkleton.
1. Oh, we got a Turkleton.
Is that his last one?
Yeah, believe so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So once again, in My Drug Buddy, what drug did Alex steal?
I may not get the name of the spelling right.
Spelling's. We're cool with spelling.
As long as the the substance is there and it's not Chazik Bazin.
Hey.
3, 2,
So punny.
1. Pens down and starting with Matty.
Was it Percocet?
That is correct.
Okay.
Nope.
Keith didn't have it. All right. So Matty takes a 1-point lead.
All right.
You got us a tight one
now-
here. This is intense.
This is tough. This is tough.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
In question 23. This is the number that Jim Carrey obsesses over.
Great movie.
Is it? What
Yes.
did Turk
Yes, it is.
put in the shower head prior to Hooch taking a shower? No
My
one's
second
ever
favorite question.
said number 23. It was great before today.
I love that movie.
It's all right.
So, what's your favorite Hooch moment, Jeff?
I honestly I don't remember. Like Hooch is not one that I remember off the top of my head. I told you it's been years since I've actually watched them.
Hooch is crazy.
When the interns are following them is great.
Yes. 2, 1.
I'm gonna have to look it up to see if it reminds me.
All right, and starting with that was I believe it starts with Keith.
I think I'm wrong. Is it bacon grease?
That is not correct. Matty?
I may have the spelling wrong and the pronunciation a little bit wrong. Is it bouillon cubes? Bouillon
That
cubes?
is correct. Bouillon cube. Who the hell put bouillon?
cubes?
That's
in the
it.
shower.
I had to look him up. It's fucking Mosby from Sweet Life.
So,
Damn.
by the way,
Speed
we were
metal,
reviewing,
4.1 surround sound, heavy on the bass.
we were reviewing these questions in Orlando, and I was
crazy he
telling,
is.
telling the guys, and Chance heard that question and just lost it. Chance just like fell over laughing when he remembered Hooch saying, "Who the hell put bouillon?"
I forgot who. As soon as I saw the image of who Hooch was, everything flooded back in my mind of just the tone of voice he has. Hooch is crazy. All right,
Hooch is
crazy. All right, so question number 24. What type of animal do JD and Turk encounter when attempting to get a thank you from Mr. Sutton? Ooh, this is a deep one.
Very
No, I'm wrong. No, that's not it.
Uh-oh. And
The
we
other
got
grade.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, starting with Matty.
Was it a deer?
That is incorrect.
Ostriches.
Ostrich is correct. We have us a ball game again.
Yeah. All right. Question 25. What celebrity impersonator repeatedly says, "Bust a move"?
Another one that I remember you yelled at me when you read this in Orlando. You're like, "What the hell is that?"
Yep. And I read it now and I'm like, what the hell is that?
Hey, bust a move. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down and starting with Keith.
No, don't got it.
I couldn't pull it either.
No.
The answer is Old MC.
Old MC. Yes, I knew it was MC something. Oh, I thought it was MC something, not old.
And-
Damn it.
All right.
Mike, this is the one. This
Number
is the one now.
26. This is my favorite question of all of them.
This is it.
Okay.
This is it.
Okay. Dr. Kelso claims to call interns Daves and Debbies. What does he call the intern whose name is actually Debbie?
I love you for this.
This is the moment
love
that
you for
Kelso
this.
became a legend to me. Like I went from liking Dr. Kelso to absolutely loving Dr. Kelso after this moment.
Dude, I love you for this question. This is such. That's an.
My name
a
is
Kelso
actually
all-time
Debbie.
moment.
It's one of the best moments of the entire series. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Matty.
Slagathor.
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 I said Slugator. That's
Oh, wow.
Close, brother. Close. Yeah,
You're
this is tight.
still within striking distance, though. This is not over yet. All right, so we got 4 questions
All right.
left in regulation.
All right. What state is Elliot originally from? Just remember, there are 50 of them to choose from.
50.
I thought that was 52. Wasn't that 50? Isn't that 52 states?
I mean, I can't barely count. There might be 53. I don't know.
I don't know.
And
I'm not
5,
failing my citizen. I'm not passing my citizenship test anytime soon.
1. Pens down. Starting with
No, there's 50. I'm like, wait, you're just making me completely reevaluate if I was right or not.
starting with Keith.
Connecticut, isn't she?
That is correct.
Yep, Connecticut.
Bitch Flat Barbie from Connecticut.
Yeah, Joe's right.
haven't
Yeah,
done
you're,
me.
you're thinking of 52 cards in a deck, and that's exactly
Okay.
what I was going to say. Is DC and Puerto Rico are territories. DC and Puerto Rico have had stuff passed to make them states, but they never went far enough for it to be official.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
Geography
we're gonna go to question number 28. I think this one's a little bit easy. Who won free muffins for life from Coffee Bucks? Yep. They both immediately had that one.
They know that one. They know it.
Johnny Muffin.
It's so funny, even after. I'm going to wait for him to finish writing before continuing to make sure.
No, go on.
5,
No,
4,
they're
3,
good.
2, 1. And pens down. And starting with Matty.
It was Kelso. JD won it first, but he got the count wrong. So when they did the recount, it was Kelso.
That is correct.
Kelso.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who has 2 thumbs and
One doesn't give a crap.
muffins for
Bob
life?
Kelso.
Bob Kelso.
Bob
No,
Gelfand.
I was gonna say even after he retires, he just shows up there because he had free muffins for life.
Free muffins for life. I do the same thing. You're going to get free muffins for life. You just keep showing up.
Right.
All right.
All right. So
Next one, you, Jeff.
is this the penultimate question
This
here
is the
of the original 30?
question. Yes.
This is the pen.
regulation.
This is the pen ultimate question. Jordan Sullivan has a brother and a sister appear on Scrubs. Name both characters.
Do you have a brother and a sister, Jeff?
I have a brother.
I feel bad for him, and I'm happy for the sister that doesn't exist.
Yeah. Same.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Starting with Keith.
Ben and Danny.
That is correct. Matty?
Danny and Ben.
All right. And we are going to move on to our final question of the competition with a score currently of 22-20 in favor of Matty. And our final question of the competition, we got, what song does Turk set as his ringtone that causes everyone to dance?
Hell yeah, dude.
What a way to
And on
end
this
things.
question, this is perfect. This is perfect.
As a bonus, for a flex, what phone call did they miss while it was playing in the hospital? Okay. Well, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And starting with Matty.
It's bye, bye, bye. And I believe the call was the RV got broken down.
That's
On the way to
not
see the-
correct.
Oh, okay. Wait, the answer's not correct or the song?
No. Bye is correct. The second,
Okay,
the flex. You get the credit for the answer. And Keith.
Bye. And was JD arrested?
He is Keith. Correct.
Yes.
Nice flex to end things off. Well, congratulations, Matty, and thank you so much, Keith. That was a lot of fun.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Very happy to have both of you on that. One hell of a competition. So,
what a way to go.
Absolutely. So bye. But now we're not going to say goodbye quite yet. We're going to give everybody a chance to get some plugs in. Keith, tell us what you're up to and.
Nothing major in the off season. Twitter and Instagram, Kilduff89 as on screen. I am one of the panelists on this week in the FCL, breaking down all the action every Tuesday. But obviously we're in the off season now. A few things happening on that channel, possibly more so in the new year rather than this side of Christmas. But thanks once again for the invitation. I had a lot of fun. Matty nearly got you, but I'll have to invoke the rematch clause somewhere soon enough.
Anytime, mate. Anytime.
Congratulatios, Matty Gunner.
That's what we do. Congratulatios. I'm not changing that.
Is that congratulations in Spanish or Portuguese or Italian?
It's congratulating uncles, and apparently you're an uncle. Congrats, uncle.
Congratulatios. One of our never-ending t-shirts. Matty Gunner, tell us what you're up to.
So at the minute, not doing much, just getting ready to come out there, spend time with you guys, have some fun for the spectacular, and then in the new year, gonna get back to work. I got my band, Shadow of Azrael. You guys can go check that out. You guys can check me out on the ONU MMA show on Thursdays and Sundays on the Wild Jones Podcast Network. You can follow me at Matty Gunner on Twitter, Matty_Gunner on Instagram. Keith, dude, you put up a hell of a fight today, man. You put up a hell of a fight. And as I said, anytime you want to go again, I'd be more than happy to. Mike, thanks so much for putting this together. This was awesome. Really any excuse to watch Scrubs, I'll happily do it. Jeff, you're the fucking man. I've got your It Man box set waiting for you. So this was fun. And also, a little friendly call out because he mentioned my name in the generals chat.
I saw this earlier.
Mr. Daniel Bettenhausen. If you want a shot at this, anytime.
We'll make it happen. We will definitely arrange for that. Matty is ready to defend it, that he currently would be considered the Scrubs champion, I suppose you would say right now. So yeah, we will definitely make that happen. Matty, Keith, both of you always welcome to come on our show. No worries whatsoever. I know our normal start time is kind of crazy for both of you, but both of you are always welcome to stop by. Jeff, thank you so much again. Always a pleasure. Maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks everybody here. We will be back tomorrow night at our normal broadcast time, 10:30 Eastern. Once again, Sean Wingblade will be subbing in for Justin the Juice tomorrow night. Justin the Juice will have a guitar concert. So if you are local in the Wisconsin area, you can go check out Justin the Juice playing live guitar tomorrow night.
The local Wisconsin, all of Wisconsin. Just drive, even if you're at the totally opposite end, go check out this guy. He does guitars with most of his fingers. It's a lot of fun. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Even if you're going just to see the mustache, like go watch Juice, go support Juice.
He shaved it, and like a week later, it was fully formed.
It was gone, completely back.
As long as he has it next week, that's fine.
He should. Well, and again, we'll go back here tomorrow night. If anybody who's watching this does not watch tomorrow night, I will be, Bethany and I and Juice will all be in LA. So we will see you at Spectacular. So definitely come say hi to us. Come say hi to everybody. And we're not going to say hi to you. We're going to go yell in your house. That's what we're going to do. So, all right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for everybody involved. And we're going to call it a day. And bye.
Bye.